playing on the struggle bus with this one. We put a bunch of weapons away, right? That's all in here. And we have 16K, a few other items, all that fun, fancy stuff. There isn't really anything else I need to put away at the moment, but I think we're just going to be sticking with survival and grinding and clearing things out. Alright. That should be fine. So he's 2,000. That's 1,500. I think he's the guy for, the whatchamacallit. The upgrades. So if that's 2,000. 2,000 divided by 5 would be what? 400? So I have to kill 400 zombies, which means I need to grind some stuff up. All right, yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, no crazy NSFW server this time. That one was pretty funny, though. I'm going to keep playing the Namalsk one on Tuesdays, though, and I'll find another one to try on Sunday. But I've decided to stick to those days for DayZ and trolling and whatnot, because I don't want to burn myself out. I want to keep these as a, you know, a continuously going thingamajig. So we're just going to take it casual, kill some zombies, try to avoid AI patrols, you know. Standard BS. And then probably still get murdered by something silly anyway, so we'll go with what we can. No, I'm not touching the million gun server again. That one, I don't really want to take the risk on that with Twitch's policies. Just because you never know. I just missed. What I am worried about, though, is it's dark. Do I have anything to illuminate? Even though it's probably going to get me shot. Dude just ate my bullet. Just watching for freaking whatchamacallits. Bear traps. Because as soon as I don't think about it, I'm going to step on one. That's just how this damn game works. Oh, do I not have a sheath? Huh. Yeah, it's coming in the morning, though. I can go and collect food, run back to the trader, and just do that back and forth. Don't really need rope on this character at the moment. We should be fine. Till I find a tripwire with a grenade on it, in which case we won't be fine. Uh, 9mm, spare suppressor. Holster. Which I don't think I have a slot for, but we can always keep it because they're nice. Doubt we can put that on that. Yeah, no, it's fine. Grenade would be pretty funny. I've had some pretty funny, dumb ways of dying to grenades. Is that another map, or is that a seed packet? That's a map, alright. I'm probably not going to do... Oh, there's a bounty? Well, it wasn't on the main island, so I'm not going to concern myself with that. Bounties are a pretty decent way to make money. Probably not going to deal with marijuana stuff yet. That's a gun rack. got limited inventory space for now. I just gotta focus on grinding zombies and, just keeping my character alive. I don't necessarily want to challenge AI patrols just yet, but knowing my luck, I'm gonna run into them. And they might have gotten changed up. Code lock is not bad. That's free money. It's a helmet. But yeah, no, Tuesday's my easy day. I've, gonna be honest, woke up a little late, made Bloodwayne an amazing brunch, chocolate chip pancakes, bacon grease eggs, toast the way she likes it, and, oh yeah, bacon, duh. Then I relaxed for a bit, worked on 2 of the 4 mod sets to dev, tossed one of the mod sets to my Zeus hopefuls for this coming month. Gotta put some polls up later today, managing slotting for the BT server for tomorrow's op. I don't see any bear traps. More gloves and a gas lamp. I can't see his head. The hell? Alright. But yeah, gonna chill on the server for a little bit and then, get back to work. I still got 2 other mod sets I need to make. Still got a handful of mission files I gotta dev. But nah, today is just gonna be a catch-up day. What? What the hell was that thing? What? Oh, great. Okay, that's, yeah, that's a thing. What the hell was that? Thought that was like a player or something. I was gonna go like, "Hi, how you doing?" But no, that's a clown. That's a freaking clown, dude. I don't need that in my life. It freaking laughs. Ah! I'm gonna get killed here by a player because I have a bounty on me too. That's the worst part. It's named Giggles. Isn't that adorable? See, my aim hasn't improved. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Yeah, and of course the bounty tracks me, so don't know what to do here. We're just gonna go. Heat pack got ruined. Lovely. Thank you, game. Really cool. I'm gonna go reheat at the trader, I guess. And then go over to Nemsk. Oh, boy. I'm gonna go store the code lock real quick. I'm just trying to think all the things I don't necessarily need right now. We can just go squirrel that away, and then I can move on with my life. Put an empty bottle in there, too. Actually, no, you can always just go buy food, so that's fine. Oh, man. Not my day. Add more water into it, it automatically melts all the other water. Well, I got jumped by a clown, so yeah, kinda. Little spooky. Gonna fill up on water for now. I gotta move soon, because it says I'm right on the trader, so I'm probably gonna head south, hit that house, and then go hit Nemsk. But I'm at a bit of a disadvantage here. Oh, water's actually low. Alright. I'll go ahead and drink these now. I think this fire barrel is going to be the only thing that helps me keep warm for the evening, but that's fine. I've played Stalker games in the past. I've had thoughts of turning that into a soundbite thing, but I'm going to be honest, I've decided for soundbite stuff and whatnot, that's all on the back burner right now, because I'm trying to get the Arma stuff ahead. Really, it's just one of those things where I need to pick something and just stick with it. Just gonna get shot by the entryway, I swear. Yeah, no, I don't want to wait here too long. Alright, I'm gonna break south, get in the building. Check it for some loot real quick. I'm just gonna keep my shotgun out, because I can't see shit in the day. But yeah, again, I want to say till the end of September, I'm going to be just doubling down on all my other stuff. The rest of this month's dedicated to getting all of next month's mission files made. And then I can focus next month on just purely video editing. And also the end of this month is getting the PvP channel sorted. I've set some pretty good goals for myself. I just want to stick with them. I do need to find a radio, too, for other little quests. But, yeah, we'll see. That bounty update hurts. That might be a flagpole. Yeah, someone based it. Damn it. I like that house. Get in there. Oh, well. Full circle. Oh, yeah, pretty sky, of course. Northern Lights, I mean, who wouldn't love it? I just want to farm zombies today. Have a chill time. The server's like, nope, welcome back. Now get murdered. But what can you do? But I've got a plan for the next few months. I just have to stick to the plan and get things done. It's just... gotta get all that sorted. That was a weird... I don't know. Whatever. Dumb ways to die. Alright, we're good. I thought I was gonna get shot while doing that, but I guess I'm okay. For now. Oh, wait, I want that battery. Game, please. Please, Mr. Hitbox! Ah! Alright, they must be stuck in buildings. Okay. Okay. Not really interested in seeds. Trying to think what's going to be my line here, because I might pick up a few, but it's just a matter of what I decide to grab. We'll do epic, legendary, and mythic. That'll be our line. All right, where are you? Oh, it's still registering me as over there. Jeez. Where's this other guy? He doesn't get a bounty mark. Oh, okay, but I do, yeah. All right. I see how it is, game. Huh? Must have been the wind. Me too, buddy. Me too. What is that, another shotgun? Bread? Alright, well, food's gonna be fine for a bit. That's something to sell. I hear a blizzard coming. Okay, so he's all the way up in Nornsk. Mosin's not bad. That's great. Why do I have a Mark 14 mag all the way up here? I'm just trying to do a food run, man. I'm finding all the food I need. Yeah, if I can find the 22 Ruger. This is great ammo to farm for it. Perfect. Yeah, that's an Arma command, guys. I do have alcohol already, so that's fine. Oh, what the hell? Oh, compromising decisions. Don't need another milk bottle. How's my vest? It's an MMG, so that'll last a while. Car 98. More food. Sewing kit wouldn't be bad to have a second copy of. Alright, now we run back to Trader. I don't think anyone's hunting me, so I should be okay, I think. But I'm gonna just check the, take the heavily forested routes to be safe. So one guy is on the southern side. Looks like the server's assigning a new bounty every 15 minutes. So I've got like a 15-minute grace period, or maybe a 10-minute grace period, technically. So, oh, we'll see. But yeah, no, after this stream, I plan on, finishing up the 4.5 mission files I have to do today, which is the second half of that SCP complex, a tunnel op, a bloody tunnel op, and then I think, I can wait on the third tunnel op because Karma isn't for another week and a half. And then there's a Vietnam mission I have to make and get that submitted. I'll probably stream all of that too. Why not? And then I have to build 2 more mod sets, and I want to try to flesh out as much of Checkpoint RP today as I can. And then we'll go from there. Chat, say psych right now. Chat, say psych right now. Chat. Chat, that was you, right? Chat. I don't recognize that sound. Oh boy, I'm stuck in a tree.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Thanks, Sonny, I appreciate it. For the 3-month resub. Just a friendly hi? That didn't really sound so friendly. That didn't sound friendly, buddy. That was either a shotgun or an explosive. That's not friendly either. Okay, it's an M79. It's an M79. It's an M79. I'm in trouble. That one was closer, too. Come on. Come on, buddy. Stop getting stuck. Oh, he's in my general chat. I'm dead. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. He probably has NVGs too. In which case, I can't see him and he can see me. I hate this bounty system BS, man. Just means the poor Bambi gets murdered. Hey. What the f- No. Oh, and he's on the stream too. Just lovely. Just lovely. I didn't do nothing. No, I'm freezing to death. That's another local chat. That was a PKP too, Jesus. Yep. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Just great. Just great. All right. Custom. I can't do anything against super geared players, so whatever. That's why the bank exists. Let's see. Where do I want to go? If I'm gonna do Tara Sawmill, there's nothing I really do if they have a freaking PKM. They got night vision. We'll just go to Tara Sawmill, I guess. If I get another one, I'm probably just gonna log, because there's nothing I can do about that, you know? And they're stream sniping, so it doesn't really help. Trying to think. Around this area, there's not really any food. Best thing to do is get a fishing pole and move on. That's 30 on 6. It's not going to be useful. I need a face wrapping. I'm trying to think here. There's not going to be any food. Ah, cool. I'm a Bambi. Do whatever. Best not to sprint either. Best bet is to either do fishing or... Oh, wow, that's a nice find. Probably not going to last this life, but if I stick to the coast, should be fine. With a double mag, but no ammo? That's funny. It's 9 by 39. That's the thing about this spawn. You'll get a decent amount of stuff. You just won't really get anything for it. No food. You'll just starve to death. Ha! And it's still cold, so I'm probably going to freeze to death first, to be perfectly honest. All the trees around here are put in, so you can't really... You can't cut them down to make fire. Won't stop me from trying, though. Oh. If that's the case... I'm gonna need some paper, too. I can go into one of the buildings and make a fire, and that'll last me a few minutes at least. Heat pack won't really sustain me, but that's fine. I should have taken that ammo box, because then I could have used the paper. Jeez. Oh, that's suppressed, too. What is this? There's a suppressor on it as well. That's funny. Yeah, great. Suppressors for days. I don't know what chamber that's in. 762 by 39. So actually, that's going to be useful to keep because it's, 762 by 39 is the most common ammo in the game. 545 is really rare, so I'll take that to unload later. If I even get the opportunity, that's 4.7. That's 338 Lapua. Just gotta run by all the zombies here. Well. Wow, sir, that's a lot of ammo. It's an SKS. A Springfield. It's a Mark 14 mag. All right, let's get a fire going in here. We'll do a little bit of farming, and then we'll see how things go. Trying to think from here what's the best way to, whatchamacallit. What would be, we can light it with this. Let's see. Oh, that glitched out. My entire character glitched out. Cool. Leopold and Amosin. It's a freaking Springfield. That takes a mag, though. That's 308. So we'll just collect up on ammo. Probably not going to get us anywhere, though. I'll just respawn, loot my body again. Oh, is that a blizzard? Even better. That's just bad news for us. Yeah. Not good. At least I got the AWNs in the safe. The rest of that stuff is pretty meh. Oh, I didn't even notice that. The hell? Ah! Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. Christ. I wasn't expecting you, sir. 762 by 39. I got 44 bullets. I can just hand load you. Yeah, Kermit decided to show up. Oh, there's another one. Did I leave the door open? Look how I hold the bullet in like that. Yeah, of course, Kermit's not gonna die to that. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a little bit of food on one of these things. Oh, I did leave the door open. It slithered out. Love how I'm just cocking the thing and the bullet just magically flies in. Look at that. Pure magic, right? I might have enough ammo to get away with all this. You're gonna be the problem because you're constantly moving around. There we go. I can't tell if it's dead or not. The other guy took 2 headshots. Sir. Really? Nope, it's still alive. All right. Sir, your hitbox. Sir, your hitbox. Sir, your hitbox. All that for, yeah. All right. You can see all the 7.62 ammo. Is that worn? Huh? Does Kermit not have anything good on him? I guess not. Spare bandage never hurts. All right, more stuff. Drop that. Get these loaded. Fire's down to 2 sticks. I'm gonna get this thing fully loaded and then try to find more wood for it. I just realized the guy that killed me, he typed in local chat to basically see if he was close enough to me because he was trying to anticipate where I was going, so... Yeah, that was stream sniping. That's funny. Yeah, but I'm just gonna log off for the bounty system if people are really gonna be that sweaty. I'm not really I don't mind the bounty system. I don't mind getting killed by it. But if people are going to resort to that, then it's like, I don't really feel like it. That's dumb. Bounty is just a random thing on the server, which I also don't agree with, but it's not my server, therefore I don't have a say. I thought I just killed it. Where is it? Should've come through the door. Hello? Here's the one I shot. Mark 14 wouldn't be that bad. I do have a mag for it. Also, I shouldn't be running everywhere. It's gonna burn my food more. Ah, lovely. Another one. Just gonna put that on me to get shot. Why not? On a plane? Oh, right, for an airdrop. That's a civilian. Mark 14, I don't think that's going to be compatible. That's a pistol suppressor on a submachine gun. That's another funny grenade. More 5.56. It's more 308. That's more 14.5. I'm curious. Nah, I'm not gonna deal with that. Yeah, there's a bounty system starting up again. I think the G36 only takes G36 mag, so I'm not gonna bother with that right now. But the G36 is a pretty good rifle. I think it's one of Falcon's favorites, for example. The fire rate's just pretty good on it. Oh, I was about to say, is that like a can of bacon? No, that's just me suffering. Is that more 14.5? That's funny. You know, I keep trying to get behind the VSS and the AS Val, but I just can't. Like, against people with the heavy body armors, it's just, there's no point. It just does nothing against a, oh, the whatchamacallit. It's another G36. Whatever the body armor's name is. I'm blanking on it. So I apologize. Me going wee-woo as a siren, but at different pitches. So I'm curious, is he near me? No. It's just people in the middle. Hell, my bounty marker's still there. So yeah, no, they totally stream sniped me because that's where I died. That was my last mark. This is where I ran around to. That's funny. That's also sad, but whatever. It's daytime. Hello. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, again, just there's no reason to have a submachine gun other than killing zombies. Alright, I'm trying to think here, because that's a snafu mag. I need to go back and test what's compatible with what here. There's my water running out. Because, can you take this? You can take that. Can you take that? You can take that. Can you take that? Yeah, okay, so it can take everything. So at this point, we're just gonna take this then. Alright. There's nothing... Trying to think best source of drinking water. AK-74, anything that uses 5.45 I wouldn't recommend, at least on this server, because the ammo is so difficult to find. It's ironic, like 7.62 by 39, I would say is the most common ammo you'll find on this server, but finding an actual gun that fires it is nigh impossible. Like, it's something you definitely have to grind for. I think the thing with the best middle ground is probably like a PKP. Simply because if you find that, and you find one mag, then you've got, you know, what you need for a while. Oh, there's gonna be a server restart in 15 minutes. Probably just gonna go up the coast, see if I can find a fishing rod, and if I can't, then I'll just starve to death, get my stuff, and then keep going. We're already in here, so let's just go up the coast then. Yeah, right? Just drink out of the salty sea. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ammo's gonna freeze to death. Yeah, if Bear Grylls can do it, so can me. Unfortunately, there isn't that sort of system in DayZ. Very, very unfortunate there. Maybe if I get lucky, the sea bears will come out. That made me jump for a second, and then I realized there's the sea's next to me. Who's shooting at me from the ocean? Why are they shooting at me from the ocean? Bigger sea mag. Nothing must jam like crazy, to be perfectly honest. Wow, a dry sack. Ah, knife. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna die to hypothermia, so I might as well just sprint this out. Because if it's flashing, I take even more damage a second. It's the whales. Don't hear any animals in the storm right now, so I think I'm pretty much SOL here. Oh well. If you want an easy spawn, you spawn up in Nemsk and get all the food and then work your way back, but there's dudes with PKMs over there. So it's like, what can I do, right? Oh, SOL, shit out of luck. Well, at least if I find a fish, I won't have an issue with trying to skin it. The question is, finding the fish. Might as well collect all the components for a fire. Did you just collect one and decide to give up? Okay. Not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. They're in the water. Wow. You're right, Gensalvi. How do I get them out of the water, though? That's the difficult question. I still can't believe when I came back onto this server after its wipe, frickin' immediately pulled an AWN off the freaking coast. And I managed to get that all the way back. That was pretty funny. Wow. All right. I might actually live. I can just, damn. Hold up. That got my mojo back. Still need to find a fishing pole or a rope. So what I could do is I could run over... I'm going to check this. This will be the last thing I check, and then if not, I need to go run inland. All right. What do you... Hey, no. Damn it. Okay. So if that's the case, I'm going to check that and then go check over there. I can grab some rope. I can make an improvised fishing rod. I need to find something to make a fire, though, and warm up.
Now.
Error, blue screen, noise. Thanks for a Twitch Prime sub, broski. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this little side stream. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll come back after restart. I'll rebuild my character up a bit, and then, yeah, then we'll stop and then go finish up mission file dev. We'll build the other 4 mission files we need to make, and then we can, you know, just go from there. All right, perfect. That was an animal. just my luck. And I need to update the schedule too, because that was an idea that I didn't end up being able to keep up with, but I can bring that back. All right. My posture's fine. I'm lying to you. I'm shrimping, but it's okay. Liru's actually gonna live. Oh, yes. Yes. I don't need the third one. No, 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 no. Come on. All right, it's bugged. Whatever. All right, we're good. We're good. I can just bake these, and that should give me enough water to go figure out where I'm gonna find another source of water. I just gotta go in and find a bottle or something. And now we're cooking. All right. Liru's rebound, baby. We just gotta let it cook. Hey. Little buggy today, isn't it? Well, the fire's probably gonna run out, so I'll have to go recook it in a second anyway. Just because the server's gonna have that restart. Oh, wait, what? Okay, you know what? Actually, that's fine. The fire just went out, but it's because it's damp. How'd the fire get damp? That's fine. I have enough food to get me to somewhere else at this point, so it doesn't really matter to me. I hit the 1 key and my gun didn't come out. All right. Yogi! Yogi! Yogi, you're made of meat, buddy. I need meat. Get over here. Actually, no. We'll put that on tab 4. We'll put you on tab 3. Unironically, if I saw a bear raise its fists against me, I'd go like, oh. At that point, you know the bear's modded, and you're probably not going to survive the encounter. So we'll get back, I'll relight the fire, get some more wood for it, and then we'll go inland a bit, search for a bottle, and then we gotta get out of this area. I'll probably just go into southern regions. Yeah, but we'll be fine. Pending another storm, we should be fine. Oh wow, it's badly damaged. That's unfortunate. The heat pack got ruined. It's not hot anymore. So it's, yeah. I used it. There it is. All right. Server usually comes back up after a minute, though. So, yeah, no, we'll go till 5, and then just do some mission dev. I think I can get the other 4.5 mission done tonight, then bane out my mod sets, bane out the checkpoint RP, get that documentation written up. I think that's going to be a great stopping point, and if I feel like even doing more stuff tonight, I can work on the remaining PvP videos that I need to edit. So, that should all be good. That should all be totally fine, and then we'll be on Wednesday, and we'll start doing our mission dev binging, or mission running binging. Also, Karma finally got out one of the videos where I was Zeusing for him, and ironically, it was the really simple, I think it was the 3rd mission I did for him, which was just a simple point raid, but that encapsulated everything that he's been doing with his community. Also didn't have any casualties in it. It was just a nice, simple one. So I understand why he picked that one out of all of them. I think he also... Did he do something with the airfield again? I forgot. But I know we're doing Benghazi, and then we're doing the tunnel system, and then I might just do another simple one because I want to, you know, occasionally always jump back to something simple. And then there's some ones that his players and some of his fans sent me that I sent to him for approval. Haven't heard anything about it, though, so I'll ding him about it. And then, yeah, I mean, that one will just keep cycling everything. The airfield one was wild, man. Like, it was going fine, and then all of a sudden that one AI in the, in the hangar just started mowing them down. And he told me originally, he's like, hey, I want less AI in there next time, because I think he was under the impression that I had so much AI in there that it caused that mass cas, but the reality was one dude was in, like, the worst possible spot for him, and they just couldn't react to it. Ah, man. It was certainly something, though. Oh, right, it needs something to light with. I have bandages now, so I can throw the rag in here. But yeah, no, him... I just want to make sure that he's fine with all the, like, you know, add-ons we're bringing in week to week. And as long as he is, then we'll just, you know, keep working with all that stuff. grab firewood and bring it back. You gotta take it from a specific tree over here. COG is Karma Cuts Community, the group I Zeus for at, on whatchamacallit, Saturday nights with the PvP stuff as well. Though I know some of the PvPers are mad over everything that happens in there. But I'm gonna be honest, I think in the future we're gonna see less. Look, I know the people that play on this server. If that was real, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd be dead. I would be dead or at least knocked unconscious. Good spook though. You made me jump and I looked and I hit the 1 key, but the animation kept playing. I'm like, all right, whatever. Guess I'm dead, but nah. Now we play the did Liru wait too long and his food burned? That was a funny one, though. Because that when I looked up, I thought I saw something between 2 trees, and I'm like, oh. But then I didn't die, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. I should be dead by now. But yeah, no, I've started writing out the next batch of mission files I'm going to be working with, and it's pretty nice. I just got to get everyone tasked accordingly. A boxing tournament? Oh yeah, with what happened in that one thing. No, I gotta bring back joke ops, but again, I'm too busy focusing on other aspects of my content right now that I wanna get all that squared away, and then we can bring back all the meme and fun stuff and yada-da. But I know for a fact, if I tackle too much at once, I'm not gonna be able to go in and finish it all like I want to. So that's why I'm essentially dragging my feet on some of this stuff. But yeah, if anyone wants to chat about anything, I don't mind. I've got, again, the next few months idealized on what I want to do with everything, and then we'll just, you know, go from there. Eel ops. You know, I don't know what to say about the eel stuff because someone asked me, hey, is there a turtle mod? And I'm like, I don't know of any turtle mods. And then a week later, I'm commentating on the FNF round, and someone comes out with, he put freaking turtles in the, gosh, English. He put turtles in FNF, and I'm like, boy. He actually did find the turtles. Bro. Based on cybersecurity, do I think qualifications outweigh experience? No. Experience trumps all in cybersecurity. Because here's the thing. Cybersecurity is literally just finding... It's a game of cat and mouse. You're finding exploits before anyone else does. If you find it as the developer, cool, you can patch them. If you find them as the hacker, cool, you can exploit them until they find it out and patch it. No amount of what they teach you is going to really train you on how to find these exploits and, you know, deal with them. Actually, no, that's... How do I put it? How would I put it? Because I'm rusty on the topic matter, but when I was going through the cybersecurity curriculum, they literally just taught me the basics. They taught me coding, and they just taught me, you know, ethics. And why ethics is so important, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to be honest, that was probably, like, the worst part about it because, you know, no one gives a damn. But really, if you have experience working with someone and you have experience working with the application in question and the code and all this stuff, that's going to trump whatever you find in school because it's just going to be basic Windows simulations and all this other BS, or working with known exploits in something like Vista, which everyone already knows about. Like, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm rambling about it without getting my point across necessarily. So here's all I'll say. Qualifications will get your foot in the door so you understand the aspects of how everything works, but experience trumps qualifications because... No, that's also not right. Experience is usually niche, though, in certain programs where you have already worked with and gone things over, but again, you can get qualifications for those specific things as well. I don't know, it's kind of like Arma. It's just a bunch of niche concepts where you can either be taught about it or learn things yourself. And really, it's just your sphere of knowledge that matters to, you know, what you're actually doing with anything in it to begin with. But in the real world with cybersecurity, usually if you have more qualifications, that results in more money in your take-home pay, as long as they're relevant to what you're doing. Or if you're job hopping between places as you grind qualifications. That's something a buddy of mine did. He graduated, got a starting job for like $95K, ran that through his senior year, and then as a joke, he applied to another company, and they offered him triple digits. And he's literally spent the past 2.5 years, he's hopped 2 more times and gotten more qualifications, and now he's making around 150, 160K, and he's my age. But he's told me, like, hey, I'm probably done job hopping because that's a great number. And I'm like, I agree with you, because now he's in the phase of just getting experience. So, again, it also depends on just how you play the game in terms of your job and getting that and whatnot. Because cybersecurity hasn't really had a bust yet in terms of the job market. And there's always going to be positions available for people to work in SOCs and whatnot, which are secure operating areas where you can't even be on your phone, though, because there's no internet. And you just literally sit there and, like, a monitoring post. Those only pay, like, you know, 60 to 70K. But I've also noticed those numbers been going up. Just because other people are tackling more lucrative jobs. But it also depends on where you are. I mean, I'm near frickin' Washington, D.C. You're gonna find plenty of jobs for cyber in that area. But maybe in bumfuck Mississippi, nowhere. Or West Virginia, probably not. But I also know a lot of cyber jobs, similar to most of the markets these days for jobs, have also been going abroad. So I know a few people that have moved into more rural areas that don't require a high cost of living. They literally bought like a $300 house out there for with a good amount of space, and they're just making bank right now. Literally, like, mortgage is mostly paid off for them, and they're just saving money and enjoying life and doing hobbies. And, you know, more power to them, in all honesty. That would be how I'd be playing the game if Bloodwing didn't want to stay local, because we have an end-unit townhouse, a little over 2,000 square feet, enough space in the back for, like, a garden and all this other stuff. But, I mean, if I wasn't doing YouTube, probably would have just forced her to work remote with me, because her job's also completely remote right now. We could have gotten something like 4 times the size for the money we put for this thing. And then we could have just, you know, done what we wanted. But, you know, live what you're comfortable with. Don't worry on the coulda, woulda, shoulda. But interesting rant I went on while we were cooking food and whatnot. I also know trade school's pretty hot right now. Just the issue with trade school jobs is by your 40s and 50s, you're gonna be suffering, but it's good money. Same with truck driving right now. You make a lot of money doing that, but if you have a life, it's not worth it. Another question, where do you think would be a good place to start with computing to lead into cybersecurity? So, I can't speak much for UK because I'm stateside. Stateside, I think the easiest solution would be something what I did. Go to a college. You can go in as like a general ed and then transfer to the cyber programs. You just have to have decent grades. Here's a water source I put here, by the way. I just don't have a bottle to exploit it. The issue with American colleges, though, is that it's expensive. However, if you do, there's a lot of student loan programs and you'll get debt forgiveness. And even if you don't, you can find a cheap place to live and work remote and still pay it off in 5 years. I don't really know much about apprenticeships for cybersecurity. A lot of companies here, but again, this is just based off of my biased pipeline. I've only seen companies really take people on that go through an accredited program or whatnot. Now, there is also a community college, Nova, that does cyber stuff. They offer a much cheaper degree, but it's cybersecurity focused. There's also a lot of other communities out there that will do something like that. But wow, 308 snipers. That's not bad. Well, I've got much better guns on me. But there's, you know, community college options, which will give you like an associate's degree. I know another guy through my brother. He tells me this guy did pretty poorly in school, but still went to community college because he had a C average. Found a love for doing cybersecurity and coding, got a 2-year degree, and now he's making 6 figures as he's now going back for his master's, but his company is paying for half of it, so he doesn't have to really worry about that because they're already paying him so much. But again, I know people that also went into cyber and then transferred out because they didn't have they just found out they hated it. But there's also a lot of cyber jobs out there where you can spend a few years getting experience and then go into the managerial route and not actually have to touch a lot of the stuff, but you just have to know the concepts so you can task people accordingly. That's something I was eyeing on doing. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm not a fan of coding. I'll do it if I absolutely need to. You see that with some of the Arma scripts I write. It's not the prettiest, but it'll get the job done. But I'm more of a people person as well. I just realized I ran up to Tara. I think I meant to go up there, but then the pigs threw me off. But I would assume for the UK, if there is an option to get like a cheap cybersecurity degree to teach you the fundamentals, go into a little bit of debt for that, and then really, at that point, it's also networking, and that's just something where you either have the networking opportunities or you don't, and there's not really anything you can do about that. But I'd say any field expert like Razor here would probably know more than me, because this is coming from a guy who was going to do cybersecurity, got a degree for cybersecurity, worked at a VPN company while he was getting a degree for cybersecurity, and then YouTube, Twitch paid more than that job at hand. I decided to just double down on this. And I'll be honest, YouTube and Twitch do not pay as much as I would have been making. Like, I barely make 6 figures with this stuff. But I choose my own hours. I get to do what I want. Hold on, just... Did you not die? But I'm going to be honest, the only reason I have this job is because I was, you know, lucky with the algorithm and whatnot. Oh, that's weird. But I'm going to also be honest with you guys. Once you get your foot in the door, you really have to know how to socialize with people and network and whatnot. And cybersecurity guys, I know some really antisocial people that have done it. Ooh, a large 10. Game wants me to make a base. Fine. And they're antisocial. They'll stay in a sock all day and collect, you know, 70K or something, but I need a bigger backpack. That's unfortunate. I might not find that. If If I recall correctly, for the tent, you have to actually have a territory to place it, because I can just place it up here and collect it later, but let's see. Put it on the helipad for now, if I can. Yeah. But, like, Bloodwing, for example, she's a business major. She works for one of the, you know, big government contracting companies, but because she's a woman in that field, and she does really good work, and she knows how to socialize and show her work, she's getting fast-tracked pretty hard. They wanna... She's made her friends in high places. They want to poach her for stuff to get into higher positions. Last tax season, she made more than me. So... just having that ability, because you can do all of the work in the world. You can literally put your company on the, like, biggest upward trends of whatever the hell, but if you don't know how to sell yourself and own your work, other people are going to swoop in and take credit for it, and then they're going to succeed with all of your success as you get stuck in bumfuck nowhere. Gotta keep that stuff in mind. You know, that's what I wasn't looking for at the other spot, was military clothes. And of course, school doesn't really teach you that. You kind of have to learn it, and that's kind of where people with street smarts actually succeed more than bookworms and whatnot, is because they have that social ability. Bloodwing's a bona fide businesswoman. Yes, she is. I'm very proud of her. University and a remote science lab, but the CS is part of the necessary. Yep. Gotcha. Background is astronomy, but you're also heavily in programming. That's another thing, too, that I've had to talk with people about. You can get your major in whatever you want, but you need to have some sort of component there to fall back on. So I know quite a few people that, you know, did what they wanted, got a degree in something, but they had like a focus in cyber or a focus in computer science or something. That way, if they couldn't get their dream job, they'd have that to fall back to. And people that didn't do that are working as baristas at Starbucks right now. Not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, that's what my brother does right now. It's not a Starbucks either. It's what is it? Like a small business coffee joint. He loves it. But he's still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life, which is perfectly fine. I think that's another issue we have in this world right now, is we're supposed to know what we want to do at 18. I'm going to be honest with you guys. My track record was, I thought tennis was okay, and I did some tennis stuff. And then I became fascinated with bioengineering, and my name's on a college thesis somewhere as a frickin' sophomore in high school. Then I became an internationally ranked saber fencer for a few years. Then I switched over and did culinary arts, did local competitions, was obsessed with doing that for a while. Then I met Bloodwing and realized if I wanted to be an executive chef, I wouldn't have a lot of home time. And my father grew up with not a lot of home time, and I didn't want to, you know, have that as a father. So I moved on and decided to do cybersecurity, got a job with a VPN company, learned a lot, and then out of the blue, I found a Luton 09 video. I found a Jester 814 video. I'm like, oh, Arma's really cool. I like video games. Let's get into Zeusing. And then I took over Luton's community because he had a little bitch outfit. And then, yeah, I became a YouTuber. What the fuck is that thing? Yeah. That's not a wolf. That's worse. That's... Yeah. I'm gonna try to kill it. Wish me luck. That just pissed it off.
Send in goat team 6 now.
Please die, please die, please die, please die. Did you die? Okay. Why do I hear my heartbeat? Why is it making... Okay. Cool, an ammo type that I don't use. Thank you, game. Really cool. Anyway. BCB, thanks for the 7-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you get a nice kick out of this. There's a Wendigo in here. That's great. At least it was an AI. AI would have immediately shot me in the face, but... You know, you're right. Let's go skin it. Probably going to be hard to find. Actually, it's not, because it makes weird, creepy noises. No, I don't want bark. I can't even skin it. You can't even skin the damn thing. That's a Minotaur? That's a something, dude. I keep a 30-round mag for zombie shooting, and the bigger mags are for bigger things that I seem to run into on a really weird basis. Wait, no, game, come on. Put this mag in that gun. Thank you, game. Looking for a bottle right now. It's a grenade. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're fine, Antlion. Take your time. Or just enjoy the content. It doesn't matter. You don't believe me? Why does no one believe me? It's literally a grenade. Like... It's simple. See? I just put it in my hand. I touch it, hit the G key, and then I throw it. It's a grenade. It goes boom. Bruh. I thought that was the frickin' clown zombie again. Sir. Sir, please stop desyncing. Sir! Sir! I'm gonna be honest, I thought the zombie screen was a soundbite and I saw it in the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh god, what the fuck? Why do you exist? Yeah, it's in the Molsk server. DayZ and wolves! Literally. Okay, there's a water bottle. Awesome. Are you in pipes? This is the same one. It's been wiped recently, though, so... Even footing, but everyone already has PKPs and will hunt me down like a dog, so... I think he's in that part of the building. 9mm. Got run over by Azimuth with a Humvee. Yeah. Yeah. So, as you can see, people are, geared. For lack of a better term. And they're assholes. Alright, I'm gonna go fill up on water. Just gotta go find one of those water barrels. Oh, this is nothing. The reason... So there's two choices of areas you can spawn on this server. You can either spawn where there's a lot of food but not a lot of military gear, or you can spawn where there's a lot of military gear but not a lot of food. And I got lucky and found food, because otherwise I would have died. But the only reason I spawned down here was because I was up where there's a lot of food but not a lot of military gear, because the system decided to put a bounty on me, and I got stream sniped and shot by a bunch of chuckleheads with PKPs and M79s. I think that has the barrel over there. But yeah, now I'm in the process of just farming zombies for both experience to then use the trader to sell stuff to, so I can then build a bigger ammo or storage area. And then I put that big tent up there. Not sure how long that's going to stay, but I need to find a bigger backpack if I want to potentially think about moving it. But yeah. Do they have fluffers? No. Unfortunately, fluffers is still a debug item in DayZ. I haven't seen any rabbits around. Oh, I just realized my food's full. Don't need to be eating anymore then. Oh, no, not drain, fill. Because that'll then... Wait, no, we do want drain. Because it drains in... yeah, okay. Take a little bit of that so we can then dump everything. Why isn't this working? Jesus Christ. Hey. Hey. That wasn't very cash money of you. Go down to that, make a fire, heat this up so I can dump the water because I don't have any chlorine to clean it. And then go up there, fill up on water, and then head south, farm for some more military loot, and then I guess just go inland. No, I'm done. Not dealing with that again. All right, we're gonna transition to mission dev. Stand by.